Hi everyone, welcome to a tutorial video on how to register for Walk4ALZ 2025. So to start, we're gonna go ahead and navigate to the registration page. As you can tell, I am already on the event page for Walk4ALZ 2025. To get to this page, all you have to do is simply type in www.alzoc.org/walk, and it will redirect you to this page. Once on this page, whether you're on your computer or on your phone, you can select two options that will direct you to the same page to sign up. You can click on the register button right here, right below the main banner, or under Get Involved, you can click Register. Both are going to direct you to the same page. It's just two different ways of doing it. But for our purposes, we're just going to go ahead and click on the Register button right here below the banner, since that's the most visible one. So once you're here, it's going to prompt you to type in an email address to get started. If you're registering for the first time, and you haven't participated in the previous year's walk, you're gonna have to put in a new email address. If you have already participated in the 2024 Walk for Alls event, then you can simply type in the email address that you used for the last event. And what it's going to do, it's going to prompt you to put in the same email and password that you used to register last time. There's actually an option down here that says have an account. Click here to log in. That's where you would go if you have already participated in the 2004 event. And then right here, it's going to ask you to type in your email. And then once you click next, it's going to prompt you to put your password. If for some reason you had participated in the 2024 Walk for Alls and you forgot your password, you can simply click forgot password, and then it's just going to walk you through the process to reset your password through your email. But for the purposes of this video, we're just going to pretend like we're signing up for the very first time and that we didn't participate in last year's event or the 2024 walk. So we're going to go ahead and just type in an email here. Once you have your email, you can simply click next. It's going to prompt you to type in your first and last name and then to put in a password. I would recommend writing down your password somewhere where it's safe, but also accessible, just in case you do forget it, which, can happen. You have somewhere where you can reference to, use your password or look at your password if you ever do forget. So once you have your password set, you can go ahead and click register. And then it's going to direct you to this next form that's just going to walk you through the remaining steps to complete your registration. We already have the first name and last name listed. Now it's just a matter of typing in the address. So I'm just going to go ahead and pretend like this is completely blank here. Please do include your full address information. That includes your street number and name. The country by default is United States, so you can leave it as such. City and state, zip code, and then whatever phone number you prefer to use. Here, this button is just as a way to indicate that you're a walker that is also fundraising. You're not obligated to fundraise to register, but we do encourage you to set whatever goal, fundraising goal, fits your circumstances. And remember, you can always invite others to participate in your fundraising goal. So it's not something that only you have to participate in. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to type in a smaller goal amount. And it does give you the option of typing in a campaign name. So that could be whatever it is that you want to call it. So we're just going to call it Walk for Hope. Custom URL. So basically what this is that it allows you to add a customization or customize the last part of the URL um, that is generated to direct to your page as a walker. You don't have to customize it, but you do have the option of doing it. So I'm just going to type in my first initial and last name. Again, you're not obligated for this next field to fill this out if you don't want to, but many walkers do walk in honor or in memory of somebody. So if that's something that you want to label, you can do so under this field. So I'm just going to put here for all those affected by Alzheimer's. It doesn't have to be one single individual. You can put basically whoever it is that you're walking for, whether that's a single individual or maybe a group of people. Again, whatever it is that you want to put, you can put. These additional questions, like how did you hear about Walk4ALZ, just help us understand how people are finding out about the event in the community. I'm just going to put flyer. This is a photography release form, essentially stating that by participating in the walk, you agree to be photographed and that we can use your photo. T-shirt size, I should mention that you don't automatically get a t-shirt by signing up. Registration is free, but t-shirts aren't. Generally, there is a fundraising minimum that you have to reach in order to be eligible for a t-shirt, but you should indicate what size you are, even if you're not sure if you're going to make that goal, just in case you do end up raising enough to qualify for that t-shirt. We already have your t-shirt size on file. This last part here towards the bottom is going to ask you to create or join a team. We do highly encourage you to be a part of a team just because, it's more fun that way. You can, you know, increase your impact and invite others to join you when you are a part of a team. And you have the option of either creating a team if you're going to be leading that team, or you can actually already join a team if you know that there's already somebody who's created a team and you simply want to join them. So we're going to pretend like we're just going to join a team. So if you are joining a team, you can search for that team by their name. So in this case, I know that the team I want to join that I had previously created is Walk the Talk. And I can select it from the search. Or you actually also have the option of clicking View All Teams, and then it will allow you to browse through all the different teams available. Right now, there's only one that's been created so far because um, we're doing this in the testing phase, but there will be a lot more teams that will be added once people start signing up and registering for the event. So we're just gonna select Walk the Talk. Once you click Next, it's going to give you a summary of your answers, and can make modifications, such as what I just did right now. So if, like, for instance, your first name needs to be modified or you need to modify some other information before continuing, you can do so. And it summarizes that you're going to be a walker, you're going to be part of a team, and also names what team you're going to be a part of. You do have the option of registering another member if you want to do so on their behalf. And you can either add the user to your account or register the user with their own account. That is optional. You don't have to register other people on their behalf, but if you wanted to do so, you do have that option, and you can do so directly on here and have them join the same team, use the same address, and use some other similar information. Or you can register that person with their own account. So basically, you can add them to your account that you've already created, or you can register them with their own account so they have their own email, own information set up for their um, walk participation. So in this case, we're not going to register another member, but again, you do have that option if you want to do so. So I'm just going to go ahead and click continue. It's going to prompt you to get your campaign started with a donation of your own. You can donate to your own fundraising campaign and to your own goal. Again, you're not obligated to do so, but if you want to do that, you can do that, and you can actually do it at this point. If you don't decide to donate in that moment, don't worry, you can always go back and donate after. This is just a little disclaimer, and you can read what is in the disclaimer, but it's just a general kind of agreement to participate to the event, photography, um, and just some standard things here that we put together for the safety and security of the event. So you can read through the waiver and then click I agree. And then once you select I agree to this waiver, you're going to click complete registration. There's going to be a little welcome message confirming that you completed your registration. And at that point, it's going to direct you automatically to your dashboard and prompt you to go through some additional steps to complete your profile. These are not mandatory. You can skip them. But if you wanted to personalize your dashboard a little bit more, you do have the option of doing that. So we're just going to pretend like we do want to add some personalization. We're going to get started with uploading a photo, a little profile photo. So I've already have something here that I can select from. You can move your photo around that you selected and zoom in or zoom out, depending on how you want to adjust how it's sized and what is framed within your profile picture. Once you're happy with how it's set up, you can click the little check mark. That's just going to confirm whatever it is that you selected. I'm going to go ahead and click next. Again, if you didn't already donate to your campaign, it's going to prompt you to do so again here. You're not obligated to donate, but it does give you the option of doing it right after you register. So I'm just going to click skip for the time being. And then you can update your account details right here if anything looks like it's incorrect or needs adjustment. Everything looks correct, so I'm just going to go ahead and click save. Oh, it looks like it is asking me to set up my password in a specific criteria. So one thing here to note is that your password must be at least 8 characters and contain at least an uppercase letter, lowercase number, and special character. So I'm just going to adjust it here to make sure that it fits that criteria. And then click save. Oh, Okay, so once I've gone through all those steps, it'll give you a summary of some tasks that are assigned to your dashboard that you can go through and complete. These are optional, but it does kind of enhance your campaign and allows you to use some of the built-in tools in the platform to be able to, improve how your profile looks and your ability to fundraise using the peer-to-peer function built into the platform. There will be some additional videos that we create to review some of the tools built into the platform, including how to personalize it and how to use some of the fundraising tools, such as sending a fundraising email and other things like that. One final thing before we conclude this video, you will also receive a confirmation email in the email address that you used to sign up, basically just saying that you have been signed up for the event, and that is just a way to confirm that your registration was successful. So that's it for this video. Keep an eye out for other videos that will be prepared to help you make the most out of your Walk4ALZ 2025 experience. And thank you for watching.